after the success of my Bridget Jones's Diary, like, cold intro, I feel like the audience expects, like, a really well-made cold intro every week now. And I had them unplanned, but it just so happens that we are very short on time again, so that funny cold intro will not be happening. Maybe at another point we will film it, but today's not that day.
You'll have to tell me after we film.
It's pretty good.
Hello everybody and welcome to Working Title Productions. My name is Ben, his name is Ed, and we're bringing you another episode of Movie Talk. We're back! He's not been gone for long. I have been gone for what feels like forever. It's good to be back on the couch, actually.
It's been 3 weeks.
That's
basically forever
that's
when
a
you're a
long
uni
time.
student.
Yep, basically forever.
For example, this assignment isn't due in forever. Fortnight later. Oh no.
Oh no.
Stick to the script. Your intro.
Stick to the script. Alright, today we're bringing you another review, and this review is for the somewhat anticipated Girl on the Train. The Girl on the Train?
The Girl on the Train.
The Girl on the Train.
There is a girl who was on a train.
The Girl on the Train.
A Girl on a Train.
A Girl on a Train.
Oh.
A Girl on the
It's
Train.
It's not that good of a title.
Girl on the Train. Yeah, it's pretty...
This movie could be about anything.
It's a pretty mediocre title.
Yeah,
kind of like the whole movie.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll see you next week.
Yeah. This is the worst movie I've seen all year.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It's definitely better than Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah.
And when we say, like, we tend not to watch bad movies. If we see a movie and we think it's going to be particularly bad, we tend not to watch it. We usually only tend to go as low as meh or kind of bad. Or that was horrible, but we didn't think it was going to be horrible.
I think I preferred Ghostbusters.
Oh, wow.
Just because of Kate McKinnon's character. She was pretty dope in it.
I definitely preferred Girl on the Train over Ghostbusters.
No. I'd watch Ghostbusters before I read.
This isn't the comparison I was expecting you to make. But whatever, that's fine. There you go, people. That's Ed's opinion.
Yeah, worst movie I've seen all year. I think. I'd probably... Yeah, I don't know. I'd probably watch a really bad movie at some point. But, like, as in, like, a cinema release, I went to the movies and I saw a movie in cinemas.
We paid to see this.
Like $17
Yep.
each.
Australian ticket prices.
Yeah. Those are student tickets as well. Yeah. As far as like cinema movies go, I think it's the worst one I've seen all year.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
And that's like really
shocking.
saying something too, because Emily Blunt's performance in this movie is pretty spot on. Like, for all of the odd choices about this movie and the strange character decisions made by the director and the scriptwriter and whoever, and I don't know how closely they adapted the book, I haven't read it, but whatever, that's a whole nother problem of the movie. Emily Blunt is signed on to play this character, and she just dives headfirst into the role. She does an amazing job at this. She is really, really convincing. It is an amazing performance given by her. I haven't seen everything she's done, but this is like way up there. She is a phenomenal actress who always puts in so much, and in this, she really does go 100%. I've never had chronic memory loss before, but from the various family members who I've asked and the various friends who I've known, that's kind of how it works in this movie. And I've been fortunate enough, I've known alcoholics, but never when they were actually addicted, only ever when they were in rehab. And she, like, really captures just this really mentally unstable person. And to be honest, that's kind of just the highlight of the whole movie. Like, that's just about the only pro. Everything else from here out is kind of either a con or just kind of there. Ed, you hated this movie. Go, kill it.
I don't hate the movie. I just thought it just wasn't very good. And
you're right.
Like, I agree that Emily Blunt was good. I'm not sure that I would go as far as amazing.
Okay.
But like it's probably the best part about the movie, I'd say. But yeah, like everything else about the movie is just boring. Like, nothing remotely interesting happens. Like, and the characters are like pretty bland and boring, like cookie cutter almost, like, and
definitely.
and their motivations like make no sense when they have motivations, which is rare.
Most of them don't need them.
And yeah, the movie just feels like a big blah. They just took like this is a story beat and this is another story beat. This is like blah, movie. I'd watch that movie. Nightmare Batman versus Captain America. Sign me up.
Yeah, so we've both already, this review hasn't gone for very long, we're both already umming and ahhing a lot, and I'm finding myself not looking at the camera as much as I normally do. It's not that we've suddenly gone camera shy, we're just really struggling to understand what the point of this movie was. Thing A happens, which leads to thing B, which leads to thing C. I should go the other way.
But they don't even lead.
Yeah, you're right.
They don't even lead to each other properly.
Things just happen in this movie because movie.
Yeah.
The book. Look, I've heard a lot of great things about the book. I haven't read it myself, but that doesn't mean when you adapt it to film that it's going to work the same. And this film is this kind of. There's no clear direction. There's no. There's the cinematography, all of the shot constructions are very odd choices. Like, and you pointed me out to this live. Do you want to say it?
Yeah, like or like I can't. Not even when she's drunk, but just like in general, if we're seeing things. Kylo. If we're seeing anything from Emily Blunt's character's perspective, and like Ghost Show, I don't even remember the character's name. So like, hang on. Rachel.
And
there's also Martha in it as well. Martha! Who's played by Lisa Kudrow. From Friends.
God, that was the highlight of the movie.
Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, when we're seeing things from Emily Blunt's perspective, they use a lot of like shallow focus, low aperture shots, which is a cool technique when it's not overused, but it is overused in this, and then so we just end up with just like a whole bunch of like shallow focus shots, and like, okay.
And they do it for characters who aren't Emily Blunt's Rachel
that's
either.
True. Yeah, like, we see a lot of shallow focus from Megan's from the character of Megan. I can't remember who plays her.
At first I thought they were just trying to do it to display her being drunk. I'm like, okay, that's an interesting way to show us she's drunk rather than telling us she's drunk. But then it happens to everyone. I'm like,
yeah,
why is this happening?
And they did use.
Are they confused? No, some of the characters aren't confused at all. They're very clear cut in what they're trying to do. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, that's alright. Well, I tried to interrupt you because I thought you were finished with the whole thing. It's fine. And
so bad.
And they do use different shots for when Rachel is drunk, like these like shaky cam and like quick cuts and like the weird blurry things, so more high aperture stuff. And things like that, but like it's all very cliche drunk person shots, that sort of thing. So like it doesn't like whatever. I want to give a shout out to the character of Megan. So she's played by the Jennifer Lawrence lookalike, whose name I can't remember.
Yeah, I actually thought it was Jennifer Lawrence in theaters.
I was 100% sure it was Jennifer Lawrence from the entire movie until I got home and checked, and it was not Jennifer Lawrence. Because even her voice sounds the same. Where'd you put Kylo?
I put him down there. I couldn't put him back up.
Anyway, because we find out something that happened in her past, which actually puts a lot of her present actions into a lot of context, and I thought that was really,
she becomes
really
the most.
Like I thought that much was
certainly not the most relatable character, but the most sympathetic character.
Hey, jeez. Yeah. And then, but yeah, apart from that, like.
The murderer, and we won't tell you who the murderer was, but the murderer is just. Oh, okay. That's why you did it. That's why you did it. Interesting. Sure. Why not?
Yeah,
Nothing else makes sense in this movie.
Yeah. I'd given up. I'd given
like
up.
it
Yeah,
less.
I'd given up on that movie. On the movie.
It got to the point.
I nearly walked out of the movie like halfway through. I was like,
I was wondering if you would do that.
I
He never
can't
actually
do
said it to me, but I was getting vibes from it.
Yeah, I was ready to go. I was like, I can't handle this.
It really says something when like we're only
And
half an hour.
I've never walked out of a movie.
We're half an hour into the movie, and my viewing is interrupted by the sound of Ed's straw hitting the bottom of the cup and no Coke going up the straw. All I could hear Ed is just sipping on it. It's just.
I needed something to distract me from how
And I was
bad
just
the
like,
movie was.
you've already finished it. And what did you say? It was like, I need something to distract me from
how bad the movie is, yeah.
And at that point, I was still on board. I was like, okay.
No,
And then I heard that,
I was not on
And then I was like, this is going rather slow. And then another half hour later, I was like, this is really slow. And then at the end of the movie, I'm like, this is still really slow, but I kind of understand why. And then the third act happens, and everything just happens in the third act.
Yeah.
And at first, I really liked the third act, but I look back on it now, I'm like, it was really hammy. Like, they really just throw it in your face.
Yeah, it's like, oh, surprise, Rachel remembers things now. Oh, that gives her all the answers. Oh, no, all the most important people in the same house.
No, not even all the people. No spoilers, but there's just one character who's just not there.
Yeah.
They just get dropped
Yeah.
from the story.
Yeah.
You're not needed anymore. Bye.
Yeah.
Like, this is a very narrative-heavy film, but there's no story. There's a difference. I've said this many times on the show before. There's a difference between narrative and story. And this film is all narrative and no story.
It's so exposition heavy. Like the vast majority of the movie is voiceover. It's so frustrating.
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, the voiceover killed me.
It is pretty awful.
Oh.
I gotta say this. Most of the characters don't learn anything. The one or two that do, it's like, that was the lesson that needed to be learned here. Like Emily Blunt's character, I thought, you need to learn to stop drinking alcohol. But in the end, the things that happen, they don't really tell her to stop drinking alcohol. If anything, they're an excuse for her to keep drinking alcohol and keep being an alcoholic. They almost, nothing really validates being an alcoholic. But she could almost say, oh, well, you know what? It wasn't this way, it was that way, so I'm okay. She doesn't. Because movie. It's just strange. This movie has no purpose. This movie has no direction. Some of the actors in this are just bad. The ones that aren't bad are really good, but most of them are just bad.
I wouldn't say they're bad. They're just not given much to work with, and they don't.
You know what? That is a
really
good
know
point.
how
They're
to-
not given
how
much to work
deal
with.
it. Couple of final things I want to say. Justin Theroux, Theroux. There's an X in there. It's probably someone. Theroux. He's in this movie, and I was like, I recognise you from somewhere. I don't know where though. And so I went on DB. Evil DJ from Zoolander. I was like, yes, Evil DJ from Zoolander.
Awesome.
Zoolander's great. And then, second of all, I've seen a lot of comparisons online between this movie and Gone Girl.
Yeah.
And we just want to say that Gone Girl absolutely just like shits all over this movie. Just buckets and buckets of just like feces.
Actually, I'm prepared to end the review right now. Were you interested in seeing The Girl on the Train? Do you like the idea of a crime drama thriller with lots of sex in it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. Go watch Gone Girl.
Cool.
Don't watch this movie.
Yeah.
It's not a bad movie. Like, it's
borderline bad.
Perfectly serviceable.
That's
if you
true.
want to see it once, you can see it once.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, but you know what? If you absolutely want to get your money's worth, don't bother. This movie isn't memorable. You should just go watch Gone Girl. Which, by pure happenstance, I did, like, the day before going to see this movie with you. So it was like, well, there you go.
Yeah, I didn't have the luxury and I still thought it was bad. 5 out of 10, don't go see it.
6 out of 10. Borderline bad. Borderline awful. There's just a few saving graces in the film. Like Emily Blunt's performance. Like Justin Theroux's existence. Like... I like the fact that the drama is kind of interesting enough to hold you just long enough to get through the movie. Just. Everything in this movie is just good enough for me. And not for him. And not for him.
So bad.
So that says something. You know what? Because money is precious, don't go see this movie. And that's where we're going to leave this review. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we're more entertaining than that movie was. You can subscribe below if you want to see more videos like this one. There's also Game Talk Plays. We have various weekend content that comes out, including Ben Gets Angry, which we filmed just before this review, actually. I got very angry about illnesses and stuff. There's a Facebook page you can like and check out as well. Facebook.com/working title YouTube. You can hit us up on Twitter. I'm at BenjWaters01, all lowercase and
It's up on the screen. It's on the screen.
It is up on the screen. You don't want to say yours?
At Edward Noack.
At Edward Noack.
It's right here.
There's also Oliver. Tweet Oliver more than you tweet us.
Oh
That'd be
my-
hilarious.
Oliver doesn't check his Twitter.
Exactly. That'd be
And
hilarious.
he's overseas, so...
Oh, yeah.
Well... But how is Mario Party coming out?
The magic of editing and staggered release.
Amazing.
Anyway, I was doing so good with this outro and we got so off track. Have I forgotten anything?
No,
I don't think so.
It's pretty sweet.
Thank you so much for watching and until next time, guys, you have a good one.
Watch Mario Party.